with a fundamental question: are we too distracted? Together, we'll dive into the complexities of distraction in our lives, seeking clarity and practical insights to navigate this modern challenge. Joining us for this crucial discussion is Sheikh Abdal Hakim Murad, the chair of the Cambridge Central Mosque. Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Thank you very much for joining us.
It's good to be here. Ramadan is going well.
Alhamdulillah. So this is a question that has been on my mind for a number of Ramadans past, and I think it's about time we really double click on it and understand, first of all, what is distraction? Is it a real concept, or is it something that we've just made up?
No, it's unfortunately, it's our greatest enemy, you might say. Adam and Hawa in the garden couldn't be distracted from the divine beauty that was everywhere, because there was nothing else. Wherever they looked, there was dhikrullah and the divine name Al-Qarib.
Subhanallah.
Now we're somewhere else, and everything is distraction.
Yes.
The modern world is distraction. They make money out of entertaining us in stupid, distracting ways. The modern world is committed to the principle of what in Arabic we call ghafla, heedlessness, not paying attention. So it's the sickness of the age. It has all kinds of sort of psychological as well as spiritual and moral problems, because usually when we take a wrong moral decision, it's because the mind, the believing mind, is not fully in place. If you are deciding good from evil, you need to be in full possession of all of your faculties. And usually when we take a bad decision, it's because we've shut out some part of our conscience in order to allow the lower self to grab something. So distraction tends to be the beginning of sin, as well as reducing our presence in, and therefore the intensity of our lives. It diminishes our status as living, experiencing, breathing, seeing, joyful human beings.
SubhanAllah. So the fact that we understand or have this knowledge that it diminishes our experience, do you think it's ourselves that distract ourselves, or is it something else that distracts us? Is this an abstract concept that's distracting us?
Well, obviously those mega corporations are trying very hard to distract us.
Yes.
From Amazon Prime to Netflix to Disney, they're all about the suffocation of the normal function of the human mind through the creation of somebody else's dream that gets in the way of what we perhaps should be thinking about and imagining and hoping for. So the whole world is really against us, and children get caught up in it at a very early age. Distraction is the nature of young children. Anybody who's taught them will know that a cat goes past the window and 20 young faces immediately forget whatever it was and look at the cat. And
absolutely.
Part of maturity really is defined in terms of being less distracted and being able to concentrate, because that's a mark of maturity and a mark of adulthood. And there's something about modernity that wishes to make money out of us by keeping us in that childlike state.
Yes.
Here's something else. Here is something on TikTok. Here is an Instagram picture of an aardvark singing opera or whatever crazy thing. It distracts us.
Yes.
And then somebody is making money out of the ad that's below us. And the effect it has on our mental health, as well as our spiritual well-being, is incalculable, particularly for small children. If you look at some of the explanations for the epidemic in ADHD at the moment, some of it seems to be genetic. Some of it may be to do with traumas during childbirth, or the mother being stressed during pregnancy because she's not in a contemplative state, but is kind of running between task and task. These are sort of serious clinical explanations. But it has a lot to do also with the fact that the young mind, when it's learning to adjust to the world, is having to do too much, because as well as seeing the duck in the park and mummy and daddy and simple things, it's also got these screen windows into things that really cause overload for the 2 or 3 years mind, and that does have a permanent effect in the way the brain develops. So a child that has been regularly exposed to moving images on screens, the age of about 2 or 3 onwards, is much more likely to contract these diseases, which are defined in terms of being unable to resist distraction.
Yes.